I said no. No. All right. He wanted some. Start the show. Ah! What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. Hey, guess what? Boobies rule. They do rule. You know, it's like an unspoken guy thing. Women, they don't really care about their boobs, you know. Or maybe they do. I have no idea. It's been a while. But, you know, men, we like to play with boobies. You know, we do. Men like to play with boobies. They want to feel the boobies, caress the boobies, love the boobies. We just love boobies, you know. It's a guy thing. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like, you know, like when a guy gets a new girlfriend, he's like, ooh, boobies, new toys. Yes. That's how it is. Anyway, I decided I was watching a James Bond film, and I finished it. I thought, you know what? I'll surprise the fans with a late night stream. So, yeah. So, Lantern, I hate to do this, but I gotta wake up Lantern's ass so he can share the link. Because I haven't been in the Discord in a couple of days, which sometimes I need. Sometimes I need, you know, time away from the Discord. So anyway, we're gonna be reviewing 5 films, or as many as I can until I get tired, and then I'll do the rest tomorrow. What are some classic Halloween films? What are the best Blu-ray gems that I found? And what annoys me? What annoys Fears? There's a few things. Anyway, let's open up the chat and say hello, and then I'll get Lantern on the horn. 5 films. Yo! What's up, Tina? Good to see you. Hopping on real quick to say what's up. Gotta head to bed, though. Nice. Wakey, Lord Lantern. That's right. That's right, Chicken Wizard. That is right. Lantern! Get your head out of your ass. You know. Anyway. Alright, let me call Lantern. Anyway, oh, by the way. Liquid Death first. I didn't feel like making coffee. That's some good water. Bits and pieces. That's right. And I've got some orange juice in here. Look at that. Can you see it? That's right. I just wanted both. All right. Let's see. Let me call Lantern. That's right. Incredible impression. That's right. Audience Lantern. That's right. Mm-hmm. I'm very hot and spicy, Tina. Damn. Wow, y'all. Wow. Chicken Wizard's going nuts. Chicken Wizard, are you flirting with Tina? Oh, wow. Wow. All right. Lantern's going to be like, God damn it, Fears. But Lantern, the show must go on. Lantern! Come on. Lantern. Yo!
Yeah.
Lantern, I'm live.
Yeah. Huh?
I'm live, Lantern.
But they weren't going live.
Hang on. Randy's calling me.
Okay.
Randy.
Hello?
Randy, I'm live right now. I'm going to call you. Randy, hello.
Hello?
I'm here. Don't even go there, Randall. Hey, I'm going to...
Randy.
Right, that's right. Lantern even says it. Randall, I'm going to call you after the show.
You're going to call me after the show?
I am. I'll see you. I hung up on him, Lantern.
Oh, wow, really?
That's
Don't
right.
even go there.
Exactly. So, Lantern, did you have a good nap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a pretty good nap, too. How you doing?
Good, but you said you weren't going live.
Well, I changed my mind, Lantern. I changed my mind, and I decided to go live tonight and tomorrow. Can you share that link, buddy? Can you share the link?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get to the chat, man. You're missing the party.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss it again.
Wait, you're not gonna watch the Fears Man show?
I am.
Oh, okay, all right. Hey, Lantern, damn.
Damn.
Pew.
Dude.
All right, Lantern, before you share that link, you got to do one thing for me. You got to do one thing.
Okay.
Ho ho! Merry Christmas. All right, Lantern. I'll see you in the chat. All right. Thanks for sharing the link. Share the link to everybody.
Come in.
All right. Cool. I'll see you later, buddy. Shonk. Oh, he was napping. He was definitely napping. All right. Yo, what's up, Bukaki? What's up, Joey? What's up, the great and incredible impression? God damn it, Fears. That's my impression of Lantern, you know. He was probably sleeping. He was probably napping away. But I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything right now, so I might as well just do a live and hang out with the fans. Joey says, yo, what's up? What's up, Tina? Tina says, you know what? It may be too much. Too spicy. Could be. Could be. What's this about spice? Just ate a big... Oh, there you go, Bukaki. They're good stuff. But you know what? Like, I can only have a couple of spices, and then the stomach starts a rumbling. Oh, man. Let's see. Hey, Fears, just how many fellow vloggers are we going to have join us in Kissimmee? Well, there's going to be you. There's going to be me. Sometimes Tim Tracker has showed up at Jeff's shows. You know, I've only met him once. Adam the Woo could show up. I've met Adam the Woo 4 times. So, yeah. Bukaki, if you could just spread the word and tell Visions that I'm live. You know, what's up, Fangirl Kate? Good to see you. Yeah, I can't do hot salsa. Oh, man. Whew. That's some hot stuff. That is some hot tamales. Anyway. She says, hi, Tina. How are you doing, Dollface? But yeah, it was a pretty good day. Pretty good day. I got a little bit more editing done. I was really tired after work, so I slept a lot today. I just kind of, yeah. Well, I'm not saying he may show up. I'm just saying I've seen Tim Tracker show up at Jeff's shows. I've only met him once. Jeff told me he's showing up over the years 5 or 6 times. So I'm just saying he may show up. He may show up. Adam, he's kind of a hit or a miss. You know, Adam sometimes comes to some of Jeff's shows. Not all. Not all of Jeff's shows, but, you know, some of the shows. So, yeah. By the way, I got Michael on, but welcome to Camp Crystal Lake. Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Liz? She says, Boo Drama, Queen Khaki. This is true. This is very true. Very true. Shout out to the 12 people watching. Hell yeah. All right. So what should we start with first? Let's see. Should we start reviewing... I've been on this James Bond kick. James Bond. Should we do... You know, let's start with the gems. Tina, I'm doing this book for you, so I hope you enjoy it. All right. That's true, Tina. Sometimes, usually... No, he's not. No, he's not, Tina. Tina says Visions may be working. No, he's not. He's right here. He says, Wet Movie 1 post a photo with Adam Day, so he may be in L.A. Let's have a look. You know what, Visions? Good to see you, Visions, by the way. I watch Adam's movies in bulk, because he's one of my favorite vloggers, besides Casey Neistat. So, let's see what he's up to. I'll tell you the last one that I watched, Visions, with Adam. Because he's everywhere. He's in London, then he's in Europe, then he's in Chile. You know, he's all over the map. It must be nice. I wish Fears could travel that much, but, you know, I'm in Florida, so I got to make do. All right, the last one I watched was him getting in trouble because he wouldn't take no for an answer at that con, and someone said, no, you can't film, and he was interviewing that old guy that plays Mr. Strickland, which was how many vlogs ago? That was when he was at Dragon Con. Then I watched him, the one that he posted 6 days ago that says, I need to make a few slight changes. And that's him talking about how he got into a little bit of trouble and that he just needs to take no for an answer. Because he's more dangerous in vlogging than I am. You know, he jumps fences. He vlogs abandoned buildings. He's gotten in trouble with Disney, and then he got in trouble at Disney. So I watched that one. Then I watched... what else? Which one was the other one I watched? I watched Halloween Horror Nights. Hollywood is Intense opening night. But I'm going to watch his last two. Oh my gosh, he says, inside the Poltergeist house, staying at the haunted house 1980s. I love Poltergeist. So I don't know how he got access to that home, but he's staying the night in it. That's pretty cool. Poltergeist Aftermath. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, so he's definitely in LA because the Poltergeist house, they shot it in LA. It's in LA somewhere, like on the outskirts of the town, because in Poltergeist, that one guy was like, I don't think you should build all these homes here, not near this the cemetery. And Visions, it's the old guy that plays not Bert in Return of the Living Dead, the other guy, the guy that's like, no, it's that crap from the tank. Goddamn chemicals everywhere. That fucking guy. I forgot his name. His character name is Frank, but I don't know his acting name. So if he's staying in the Poltergeist house, I'm going to watch those. Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. That's cool. Nice. Let's see. Adam is in LA, but you never know. Incredible Impressions. He may be back. He may be back because you're talking about the convention that you and me are going to hang out in November. So he could be back by then. You know, he could be. I'm not saying he will be. I don't think there's going to be any special guests in Kissimmee. Well, you never know with Jeff. Sometimes there is. Sometimes there's not. You know, you just have to see what Jeff puts down. So yeah. Shout out to Tina, shout out to Dave, shout out to Bukaki, shout out to Liz, and Visions, and Incredible Impression. Hell yeah. Let's see. Everybody just let you know Strong Bear is sleeping. Well, I mean, it's 11:30. You know, I had a nice long nap, Tina, you know, before I just woke up like 25 minutes ago. I had a very, 3-4 hour nap, so I'm energized for the show, and I'm energized for work. Vision says, well, howdy, Tina. Thanks for letting us know, Tina. What's up, Jucifer? It's rude to sleep during a fear stream. No, let him sleep. You know, Dave's a good guy. Let him sleep. He ate 4 pizzas. Did he? Oh, damn. Wow. Did you really visit that place? Wow, that's cool. I've only been to LA twice in my life. Well, with the family. Like an official trip. I would go a lot on the weekends passing out my resume, so that doesn't really count. But I've only done 2 vacation trips there. So yeah. Don't even go there, Joey. She's not gonna date me. Plus I wouldn't want her to. You know, Tina's with Dave. Don't even go there, dude. Don't even go there. Anyway. I appreciate it, but fears can find his own, ladies. Anyway. Are you a night owl? I'm a night owl. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm more like an afternoon to light type of guy. Like those people that wake up at 5 in the morning and they have to be at work by 6:30 or 7. I'm like, good for you. I'm cool with going in late at night. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Unless they paid me a shitload of money. I mean a shitload. I like my sleepy time. All right. So, let's grab the list. All right. So, I'm going to try to pick the best out of 10, the best Blu-ray gems that I've found. Just 10 of them. Let's see. Best Blu-ray gems. We'll start with 10. Scanners is right up on the top. I mean, that was a good one, Vision. Scanners is good. So Scanners. Scanners. Let's see, what else? Because I scratched them out, but I can still read them. Let's see. Black Christmas. Black Christmas was a good find. Black Christmas. Let's see here. Willow. I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but the trailer looked phenomenal. So I'm sold. So Willow. No, that doesn't count because I haven't watched it yet. All right, hang on. Let me pick something else. Hang on. Let's see what else. Event Horizon, that was pretty good. All right, Event Horizon, and then Grizzly 2 was pretty good. It was hilarious. No, not 2. Grizzly 1. Grizzly 1. 2 was kind of crap, but it was all right. The Omega Man. The Omega Man was awesome. Charlton Heston style, baby. And then he was in Earthquake. That was good. So Earthquake. Which was fucking awesome. I loved Earthquake. Earthquake was fantastic. Let's see here. I'm just doing one off the list. I'll do another one later on the digital list. So yeah. Galaxy of Terror was great. And that had the guy that plays Freddy, Robert Englund. He was in that. A very young Robert Englund in that. The Fugitive, I found that. The Fugitive is always good. What else? Army of Darkness. Oh, yeah. Army of Darkness. And then I got to go with Evil Dead 2. Absolutely. Evil Dead 2. Those are pretty good. So, Scanners, Black Christmas, Event Horizon, Grizzly 1, The Omega Man, Earthquake, Galaxy of Terror, The Fugitive, Army of Darkness, and Evil Dead 2. All right. Whew. There it is. All right, let's see. Let me catch up with the chat here. Oh, man. I had a nap. Maybe I had a too long of a nap because now I'm starting to yawn. You know how Fears does it. Vampire Schedule. This is true. Oh, yeah. Fears, have you watched The Incredible Impression, Reagan and George? Not yet. I've watched a lot of his, though. But I'm telling you, his Bugs Bunny and his Clinton is fucking on point, man. And Incredible, I'll get you to do Bugs Bunny. It's great. Yeah, what's up, Doc? And he goes nuts with it. It's great. It's awesome. Chicken Wizard knows what a vampire schedule is. You work the graveyard shift like I do. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. What's up, Jucifer? Elizabeth says Mr. Lampy. That's right. That's right, y'all. I hacked Museum's Discord. Oh, shit. Damn. Wait a minute, when is this feud gonna end? Well, I could say the same thing about me and Larry, but... Oh, Lantern. Lantern. What's up, Ice? Howdy, Lantern. We always serve Texas. Well, I would think so, Ice. It's so damn hot there. So damn hot there. I don't know if Visions is referring this to Lantern. He says, I does it. Well, there you go. All right, what's next? All right. What's 10 classic Halloween costumes? 10 classic. There's a lot of them out there. By the way, the thumbnail today, you can't do the fall season without a caramel apple. Absolutely. That is one of the greatest fall season foods ever. Besides like pumpkin pie and apple pie and turkey and stuff like that. A solid caramel apple. Hell yeah. I think tomorrow's thumbnail, it'll either be a scarecrow, because that's for fall season, or corn, because corn, there's a lot of corn in the fall season. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. There you go, Bukaki. That's an interesting one. All right, let's see. What should I start with? I'm going to start with an old classic. A vampire. Everybody at one point has been a vampire. Or you should have been. If you weren't a vampire when you were little for Halloween, then where was your childhood? So, vampire. Werewolf. That's quite classic. Werewolf. Frankenstein. That's a classic costume. Frankenstein. And when Halloween rolls around, I'm going to dig through all this and find all those Universal monster movies and watch. I don't know if I'll be able to watch all of them because there's like 40 of them in that massive thing. But so far, I have watched, down here, I've watched Dracula, The Mummy, Creature from the Black Lagoon. Those are the 3 Universal monster movies that I've watched. So I'm going to jump back and forth. I'll watch some Jason and I'll watch some Freddy and Leatherface, peeling flesh off and going fucking nuts. But then I'm going to go back to some Universal ones. Vampires, werewolves, Frankenstein, what else? Mummy. Superman. Hell yeah. That's a classic. I'm going to go with Michael Myers. Jason Voorhees. What else? Let's see what else. I wish I could put down Fierce Man, but he's got a while to go. I should be Fierce Man one of these days. I should have my mom make it and then just sit here as Fierce Man at Halloween. I'm going to go with Darth Vader. That is a classic Halloween costume. Darth Vader. That's right, Jucifer. Ghostbuster. I was a Ghostbuster as a wee little Fierce. Ghostbuster. And then number 10. Let's see. Number 10. Let's see here. Got the Mummy. I've got... I'm going to go with Creature from the Black Lagoon. Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is a great movie, by the way, if you've never seen it. I don't think they've ever tried to remake it, because the first one is that fucking great. It's an old one, though, but it's a good one. All right. There's that. That's right. Thanks a lot, Ice. Oh, yeah. I've never seen your Ronald Reagan, but, buddy, I cannot wait to see it. I'm telling you, your Lincoln is great. Your Bugs Bunny is great. I loved your Arnold. Get to the chopper! Blah, blah, blah. You were going nuts with it, man. You were going nuts with that Arnold. And I was like, I love it. 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 It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. What annoys fears? Get ready. I came up with this topic last night when something was annoying me at work. What annoys fears? And I'm not talking about little things. I'm talking about the big things. Number 1, drama. Oh my God. I hate it. Drama. Number 2, stress. Stress. Any type of stress. The third one, absolutely, Joey. Absolutely. Trolls. Trolls. Number 4, I hate when someone can't get my order. You know when you roll through, I can understand repeating yourself. Like, I can understand saying it once, right? Oh, hi, I'd like 2 burgers, a Pepsi, whatever. I could see doing it a second time if, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you repeat it? No problem, a second time. A third time, maybe. When you have to repeat yourself 7 times, that's where I cut it off, and I'm starting to get pissed off. It's like they're fucking with you. I cannot stand that. It happened to me a week ago. It took every ounce of my energy, like, not to yell at the lady. And it was the most simplest order in the world. How can you fuck this up? Hi, ma'am. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you? I'm like, oh, great. Yeah, I'm glad you're having a good day. And she goes, what about your day? I'm like, my day was going pretty good. What can I get for you? Yes, can I have 1 large French fry, 3 hamburgers? And I said, ma'am, on each of those hamburgers, can I just have pickles and mustard? She says, do you want any cheese? I said, no cheese. She goes, so just pickles and mustard? I said, yeah. She goes, all right, anything else? And I said, yeah. And I said, could I have a drink? And I think I ordered like a Coca-Cola or something. And then she goes, all right. And then long pause, long pause, long pause. So you want 2 hamburgers and 3 sodas? So I have to do it a second time, a third time. By the 5th time, I said, all right. I said, this is it. I said, I'm going to try it one more time. And if you don't get it, I'm gonna go. I'm like, cancel my order. I'm gonna go somewhere else. And she goes, all right. And I'm like, and I was very calm, but inside I was starting to get mad. But I didn't yell at her. I was just like, just be calm, Fierce. Just keep repeating it. Eventually she'll get it. But I don't want to repeat myself 20 times. So I said, I'm gonna say it one more time. And if you don't get it, ma'am, then don't worry. This is exactly what I said. I said, don't worry about it. If you can't get it, I'll just go somewhere else. I was 2 seconds away. I said, I would like 3 hamburgers just with a little mustard, a little pickles on each one of those burgers. I said it nicer than that, but I really strained it out so she would actually get it. I said 1 drink. I didn't say 3. I said 1 drink. 1. I said, and then a 1 large French fry. I'm like, did you get it? And then pause. Yeah, I think I got it. Great. But I had to say it like very, very loudly, very slowly, about 5 or 6 times. I cannot stand that crap. The record was when I made that, when I was real young, I made that one girl cry, and I had to repeat it 9 times, and I went ballistic. I was like 17. My friend Tommy never, whenever I go into town, they never let me forget it. They're like, hey, Fierce, I remember when you made that employee cry. I'm like, yeah, I remember it. So I'm going to write down saying orders 1,000 times. I cannot stand it. It drives me nuts. Ordering 1,000 times. If they would just listen, it just sucks so bad. I was in the drive-thru. I worked at Burger King when I was a kid and McDonald's. I only messed up an order maybe once or twice because I actually had the headphones on and I actually fucking listened to what people wanted. Because I know what it's like to order 16,000 times. It is ridiculous. Did she say and then? Oh man, no. But that's a funny scene. And then I refuse to play your Chinese mind games. And then I'm going to take my foot and shove it up your ass. Oh, I love that movie. That movie's great. That movie is fucking great. You guys know what I'm talking about. And usually I'm cool. Like, I don't mind repeating it a couple of times, but it drives me nuts when you're getting into the double digits, like 10, 11 times. I'm like, goose fucking fraba, goose fucking fraba. Like, I don't mind saying it like 2 or 3 times, but anything after 5 times, then it's starting to get annoying. And if you guys are honest with yourselves, you know it would drive you nuts too. Joey hit it right on the nail too. I hate shitty internet. Shitty internet. So shitty internet. Normally it's good. I mean, I pay my bills on time. I pay my bills all the time. And I pay them right when I get them. Yeah, that's right, Chicken Wizard. Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude? Dude, where's my car? And then Sean William Scott. He just like does that little. Where's your car, dude? And then the other guy's like, dude, where's my car? He's like, dude, you got a tattoo. Oh man, what's mine say? Sweet, dude. Yeah. What does mine say? Dude. What about mine? Sweet. And they get into a fight. Then that Chinese guy comes out of fucking nowhere. Dude, your tattoo says dude. Your tattoo says sweet. Stop fighting. I love that movie. It is underappreciated, Chicken Wizard. Even Pixel one time made a Dude, Where's My Car Part 2, and he put me in the meme, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, I would do Dude, Where's My Car Part 2 in a fucking heartbeat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bukaki says, I'll take 1 double lantern burger with bacon. Oh, there you go. I think anyone would, Bukaki. So, shitty internet. Let's see. Drama, stress, trolls, ordering 1,000 times, shitty internet. When people make up lies and rumors about me, I fucking hate that shit. Lies and rumors. That shit drives me nuts. What else? What else? When the day's way too hot. I don't mind a little heat, because I do like Florida weather. Florida weather is perfect from like September all the way to like February 2nd. But when it gets so damn hot in like June, July, and August, damn. It's too much sometimes. So, too much warm weather. Crohn's. Crohn's annoys the hell out of me. You were absolutely right, Crumbles. What's up? He says diarrhea. Yep. I hate having Crohn's. Crohn's. Let's see, what else? And these are just 10. Just 10. Let's see, what else? I need 2 more. 2 more. Oh, what else? What else? Let's see here. I haven't had to think about this for quite a while. Let's see. I've already covered a lot of the big stuff. Gotta run, folks. See you. All right. Later, man. Good to see you. And I'll see you at the November con, buddy. Can't wait to hang out. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, brother. Cheers. All right. Oh, cold coffee. I cannot stand, like, you know, like whenever you go to, like, Starbucks or whatever, they're like, oh, do you want to try an iced coffee? I'm like, no. I'm good. I really appreciate it, though. I'm not a dick to them. They're just like, oh, do you want to try a sample of cold coffee? I'm like, no, I'm good. I appreciate it, though. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Because in my mind, I'm like, coffee was meant to be hot. People that do that iced coffee shit, bleh. That is unacceptable. No iced coffee. Hot, as Adam the Woo would say, a hot, caffeinated beverage. I agree, Adam. I agree, Adam the Woo. Hot coffee, always. So, no cold coffee. Gross. Yo, what's up, Walter? Walter, I keep forgetting. I need to send this to you. This week, I'm going to send it to you. I'm sorry that I haven't sent it. I've been preparing for my trip to go visit my mom and my brother. So, I apologize, buddy. I apologize. But I will send it to you. Either this week or next week before I take off. Or if you want me to wait, I can send it to you whenever I get back from my trip. You just let me know. I love me some iced coffee. I can't do it. I can't do it. No. I can't do it, buddy. I cannot do iced coffee. Have you seen the Adam the Woo video of him staying in the poltergeist house? No, I'm going to watch it, though, either tonight before I go to work or as soon as I get home. Because I fucking love poltergeist. Oh, yeah. I haven't watched the third one. I've, up here on the shelf, I've got Poltergeist 1, Poltergeist 2. Poltergeist 3 is on the list. It's on the list. So, yeah. Toy Man is going to be epic. Well, I mean, come on. When is the Toy Man toy show not epic? I'll do a live on my phone for the fans. Chicken Wizard, you'll be there. I'll be there. I think my buddy Eric's coming with me, and then we're just going to buy, and get them at those low prices. Oh, yeah. I'll probably interview Chris like I always do, because he's the man. He's the one that owns the Toy Man show. So, Chris, I can't wait to see you, my friend. Hell yeah. So, yeah. That's right. Toy Man is September 28th. I did my trip around the toy show, so, oh, yeah. That's right. That's right, Walter. You better get off your fucking ass and send my fucking book. You know what? Watch this, Walter. What do you think about this? I'm going to leave Walter a nice little message. What about this, buddy? Okay, hang on. Walter White. Okay. Hey, Walter White, I'm trying to do a fucking show here, buddy. If you don't get your fucking ass, out of that fucking kitchen and sit down on your fucking couch and watch my fucking live, then there's going to be some serious fucking problems. And you know what? I will send your fucking book whenever I fucking want to, buddy. All right? Because I'm the fucking fears man, and I make fucking shit happen. So what do you think about that? That's right. I just sent it right there. 24 seconds, buddy. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Enjoy that, buddy. Enjoy that. All right. No coffee that's cold. What's one more thing that annoys me? Quentin. And I'm just going to write down, Quentin needs to die quicker, sooner than later. Notice how I put it in big letters? Quentin. I hate that motherfucker. Ah! Why did God invented that motherfucker? I don't think it was God. I think it was the devil. So thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Rad. I Fucking hate that guy. I'm going to the Kissimmee one. Nice. On October 4th. I will be there, buddy. So you'll see me. Oh, you're not going to go to the one in November? Okay. Well, I'm going to go to both of those because both of those shows are fantastic. So you're missing out, Incredible Impression. I think you should go to the Extravaganza one. That one's good, buddy. That one is good. The October 4th one, yeah, the Kissimmee one, I love that one too. And that's at, where is that one at? Hang on. That one is at, in Kissimmee at the Heritage Park. I've been there before. And then the one, Florida State Grounds. Oh, God. I hate those people that work at the Florida State Fairgrounds. They're fucking assholes. It's not Jeff's fault. Some lady got all hoity-toity with me. It was the most... I've told you guys the story. No, sir, you have to park in the back over here. And I'm like, why would I want to park in the back? I said, there's a sign that says, somebody had... there's a big grassy field because it's the Florida State Fairgrounds. They took a can of spray paint and sprayed a giant white box on the grounds, and they said you can park anywhere in there. She wanted me to park way in the back when I can park way in the front, and so I looked at her and said, ma'am, I'm not trying to start shit, but why would I want to park back here when the convention is right over here and I can park right there? That doesn't make any logical sense. She's like, well, I need you to park in the back. I'm like, it's not happening. I'm like, there's spaces right here. I said, that sign says you can park anywhere in the white box. So I said, I'm going to park up front. And then she went, okay. And I'm like, I'm not breaking any rules. It says anywhere in the white box. Yeah, you're right. I went, okay, great. Have a nice day. I'm not going to park all the way in the back. I'm going to park right up front. That makes sense. I hate those Florida Fairground people. And it's not Jeff. It's not Jeff's staff. Jeff has got his own staff. Jeff's staff is awesome. I love Jeff. Jeff's staff is amazing. But the Florida Fairground people are horrible. Ugh. Crazy. Anyway. Awesome. October 4th. My girl's coming down. Oh, nice, man. Cool. And then I want to spend time with her, but still need a plan for our golf match. Oh, hell yeah. Get ready for a slaughter. Lambs to the slaughter. That's right, buddy. That's right. My girl's coming around the November show, so I won't. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to hang out with your lady. I understand. Well, or you could bring your lady to the show, man. You know, I'm just saying the Extravaganza one. It's fantastic. You shouldn't miss that one. You shouldn't miss that one. But hey, have fun with your girl, man. That's more important. You know, your lady's coming in. Little wine, little cheese, little. Well, you know what I'm about to say. A little. You know. So take care of your lady, man. Take care of your lady. Little booby action, you know. There you go. I was going to say more, but I was like, nah. You know what to do, man. You're the man. You know what to do. I wish Jucifer, but no. He is a stubborn little bastard. He is a stubborn bastard. When he started it, but I don't want to get into it. You know, I don't want to talk about him. That's right. There you go. Incredible. Well, not just a little nookie. If your lady's coming in, a lot of nookie. A lot of naughty time. A little hanky panky. A lot of, hey, babe. Yeah? You know what time it is. That's right. So not a little nookie, a lot. A lot. You know? A lot. There you go. All right. Let's see. What's next? Let's see. I did the What Annoys Fears. Did the classic Halloween costumes. And then I did the Bluray gems. All right. So tonight, I went on for 44 minutes. So I think I'm going to review, instead of 5, I'm going to do 3. So we left off on, did I do For Your Eyes Only? Hang on. Did I do that one? Oh, no, I did Octopussy, and then Yep. Okay, so I need to start with A View to Kill. That's the next one. I've been on this James Bond kick. So yeah, A View to Kill. That was the last time Roger Moore played James Bond. So, A View to Kill. And that was 1970. It was either 1980 or 1979. Hang on. Hey, Meta, what year did they make the James Bond film A View to Kill?
The James Bond film A View to a Kill was made in 1985.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, I thought it was 1980 or 1979. Well, my bad. So, 1985. And I'm going to write down last time Roger Moore played Bond. It's a good one, though. It really is. Like that exploited song. Oh, yeah, Visions. See? Visions knows what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Lots of action. Lots of Bond babes in this one. So a lot of Bond babes. Lots of action. It's got two villains. It's got Grace. Oh, what's her name? It's that black lady. Grace. I think her last name's Kelly. And then Christopher Walken plays the main villain. So, two great villains. I mean, two of my favorite villains. Like, Grace. I think it's Grace Kelly. Hang on. Hey, Meta. In A View to Kill, I know the main Bond villain is Christopher Walken, but who plays Mayday, like his sidekick?
In the James Bond film A View to a Kill, Christopher Walken plays Max Zorin, the main villain. However, there isn't a character named Mayday in this film. If you're thinking of a specific female character, it might be Mayday.
Yeah, I just said Mayday. Mayday. Who played Mayday? Hilarious. You just contradicted yourself.
Grace Jones played the role of Mayday in the 1980s.
Oh, Grace Jones. I thought it was Grace Kelly. Grace Jones. So, two great Bond films. Two great Bond villains. So, two great Bond villains. And he's an evil villain, man. He's like... He's up there with, like, Dr. No, and he's up there with Drax. And Drax is the Bond villain out of Moonraker. So, Christopher Walken's villain is one of my favorite villains so far, and Drax out of Moonraker. So, yeah. Vision says, that's right, y'all. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Have you seen Suicide Kings with Christopher Walken? He plays a mob boss that some nerds kidnap. No, I haven't seen that. Is that a toy gun in the background? Well, obviously, Tina. It's not a real gun. It's the cotton candy cocoon gun from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Watch this, Tina. Watch this. You will subscribe to my channel. I'm going to hypnotize you. Watch, like, comment, and subscribe. Hilarious. That's right. But no, I will watch Suicide Kings right before I end it. Just don't let me forget, Bukaki. Because if it's a good movie, I'll add it to the list. Alright, so what else? A View to Kill. Last time Roger Moore played Bond. Lots of Bond babes. Lots of Bond action. Two great Bond villains. Let's see. My two favorite scenes. Probably when Max Zorin, which is Christopher Walken's, fucks over Mayday. And Mayday decides to help Bond at the end. And she's like, I thought that scumbag loved me. And he's like, will you help me, Mayday? And she goes, well, yeah. She goes, he screwed me over. I'm going to help you. Like, let's take down this fucker. You know, so Mayday helps Bond is a pretty good scene. And it's towards the end of the film. Mayday helps Bond. And then my second favorite scene, probably... Probably... God, there's so many good scenes. Probably when Moneypenny helps James at the horse race. That's pretty good. James, why don't you take me to dinner? Because there's always that funny, like, brother-sister relationship between Moneypenny and James. And he's like, oh, Moneypenny. He's like, he goes, what would I do without you? Probably wither away, James, you know. And he's like, yes, quite. And then he gives her a little peck on the cheek and stuff. So probably the horse race scene. That's pretty good. I do recommend it. I've only got a couple of movies left. I just watched Tomorrow Never Dies today. So then I've got The World Is Not Enough, Die Another Day, and then I've got all of the Daniel Craig films to watch, which is 5 of them, and then I'll be done. So yeah, I do recommend it. And then I'm going to give A View to Kill... Wasn't the best Bond film, but it was pretty damn good. I'm going to give it a 9.3 out of 10. 9.3 out of 10. All right, what's next? The Living Daylights, the first time Timothy Dalton played the role. So yeah, so The Living Daylights, which... he only did 2 Bond films. The Living Daylights is kind of crap. I mean, it's all right. License to Kill is the best Timothy Dalton Bond film. He only did 2. License to Kill, which is the 3rd movie that I'm going to review. It's fucking fantastic. Like, that one I highly suggest. But this one's okay. The Living Daylights, I'm going to give it a... it's all right. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's watchable. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just, nah, it's just all right. So 7 out of 10. First time Timothy Dalton played Bond. And he plays a pretty good Bond. I wish he would have done more than 2, but there you go. I don't even know why he did 2, but then there was that one guy that only played James Bond once, and I can't even remember that guy's name. He did 1 Bond film, and it was the one that I reviewed for you guys, Our Majesty's Secret Service. And that one's like an 8. It's just okay. It's not anything spectacular. Is that cotton candy gun a real prop? It's a real prop. It's an official prop. No, I'm just joking. The last time I said that, I got in trouble. No, it's definitely a replica. I mean, it looks exactly like how it was in the film, Walter, but it's not a real prop. It's a replica. Because I'm being truthful these days. Because hey, Visions, remember this? Oh yeah, my Part 4 Jason mask. That's an official mask. It's official. It's the main one. It's the main one. And then you're like, no, it's not, Fears. No, it is. It is. No, it's not, Fears. It is. Fears, you're full of crap. Yeah, I am. I'm full of crap. So I learned my lesson. So no, it's a good replica, but it's not a real one. It's not a real one. So yeah. Damn! That's not good, Bukaki. To pacify a woman at the local park. Holy shit. Wow. There you go. Wow. Okay. Enough said. There you are. All right. You can't even see Michael Myers. There he is. Because I'm so short, I'm sitting down. I had to go like that to show you guys. It's a cool shirt. I got this shirt at Spirit Halloween. All right, let's see what else. Great James Bond car. This, even though it's just okay, all the gadgets on this car is awesome. So, great Bond car. Normally he drives the Aston Martin. That's his favorite. But every once in a while, they'll switch the Aston Martin out for something else. But usually, Bond drives that classic 1960s gray Aston Martin, and it's a wonderful car. I've seen it up close because me and Sega went to that James Bond museum, and what was really cool is when we walked in, I didn't get it on camera, but I say it in the vlog. So if any troll thinks I'm lying, I say it right in the vlog. When we walked in, I don't remember what Sega asked the lady. You can either go in by yourself or there's a tour guide that can go with you and she can tell you more information. And Sega asked a question and she answered him, and then she said, everything in our museum was used in a Bond film, if not once, at least twice. And I was like, that is fucking cool. So all those cars were used, if not once, maybe twice. And they had not just one Aston Martin in there, but they had at least two. And I was like, oh, man, these are fucking great. So, yeah. I don't remember what type of car it was in Living Daylights, but it wasn't the Aston Martin. It was something else, but it was still a good one. It had a bunch of gadgets on it. So, great Bond car. Lots of explosions. There's a shitload of explosions in this one. Lots of explosions. Let's see. My favorite scene is when he rescues this kind of like nerdy girl, and she likes to play the cello, and she's in an orchestra. And in order to get away from the bad guys, there's this big mountain of snow. And he goes, quick, give me your cello. And he takes the cello out of the cello case. And he says, I'm going to hold on to the cello. And then we're going to ride down the ski slope on your cello, the thing that you put the case, the cello case. So they lay the cello case flat. And they jump on it. And they slide down the mountain. I was like, that's a pretty cool James Bond scene. And there's bad guys behind him on skis and on snowboards, and they're just shooting guns at him, going ballistic, and he's all ducking and shit. And I was like, that's a classic James Bond film. Or a classic James Bond scene. So the cello scene. That's probably my favorite, the cello scene. And they get out of there like in the nick of time. My second favorite scene, probably... let's see here. Probably when he takes down the bad guy in that one. I mean, that fight scene at the end is pretty badass. So, taking down the bad guy. All right. And last, but certainly not least, I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do License to Kill, and then I'm going to save all the other ones for tomorrow. So, yeah. All right, so License to Kill, my favorite film that Timothy Dalton did, and he's a good British actor. He's in that. He's not in Shaun of the Dead. He's in the sequel to Shaun of the Dead. Where that police officer has to move to the country. I forgot the name of that film. Hang on. It's the same actor that plays Shaun in Shaun of the Dead. Hey, Meta, what's that movie that the guy from Shaun of the Dead, he plays a cop, and it's kind of a sequel to Shaun of the Dead, and he has to move to the countryside from London, and he finds out, like, there's a bunch of, like, crimes going on in this, like, small little country town in England.
The movie that comes to mind based on your description is Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz. That's what it is. Hot Fuzz. Timothy Dalton is in Hot Fuzz. He's a good British actor. Very good. He's getting kind of old now, but he still acts. He's definitely a good and he's really young in License to Kill. He's probably, I don't know, he looks maybe 32. He's like real young in it. License to Kill. The main bad guy, Visions, I don't remember his name, but the guy that plays one of the Fratelli brothers, he plays like this big epic Bond villain, and he's like a drug lord. Not the short guy with glasses, the other guy that wears the fedora, where he's like, I don't have the handle, open the lock. That fucking guy. I don't remember. And that guy was also in Die Hard. He plays like an FBI agent in Die Hard. So great Bond villain. Super big Bond villain. Good Bond villain. Yo! What's up, Pixel? Hey, Pixel, guess what? Walter gave me this epic wristband. Boobies rule. Yes, they do. Pixel, new shirt, buddy. I just got it the other day at Spirit Halloween. That's right, delicious jams and jellies. Hell yeah, we're talking about Bond. James Bond. Good Bond villain. They shoot some of the movie in Florida. So they shoot some of it in England, some of it in Florida, and the rest in Mexico. So they were jumping all over the place. So great movie locations. And then the girl that plays Katana out of the very first Mortal Kombat movie, she plays a Bond girl. A sexy Bond girl. I mean, she is smoking. So, yeah. So, great Bond women. Oh, yeah. An over the top amount of gadgets in this one. There's like 5 or 6 gadgets that Bond uses in this film. So, lots of Bond gadgets. Really good ones, too. Let's see. Pixel says, nice Myers with the bird. Yeah, I found it. It was just on the rack yesterday at Spirit Halloween. So, yeah. Let's see. Don't even go there, Bukaki. Don't even go there. Don't go there. Come on. It's been a good show. Don't go there, buddy. All right, so good Bond villain. Good Bond women, good movie locations. They filmed a lot of it in Florida, which is awesome because I live here. So hell yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Pixel, I got this too. Because I'm gonna be the scary movie version of Ghostface. If I can't find, that's my backup. That's my backup plan. I want to play Snake Plissken, but I know I can get the eye patch off of Etsy, but I thought for sure I'd be able to get, the long brown wig, and they had a bunch of wigs there, but not any wigs that were brown enough for like Snake Plissken's hair, so I may have to order that. The hardest thing to find will be that white and blue and gray camo pants that he always wears, and then the life clock, And I told everybody that I may just like duct tape my phone because I have Pixel. I have this, and I thought I would just do it like that, and just duct tape it, like this, and then just play it. I thought about doing that, but I mean, I go all out for Halloween, but that would be the 2 hardest things to find. So if I can't find everything, then I'm going to play the scary movie version of Ghostface. So, which will be okay, but I'd rather play Snake Plissken because he's my favorite sci-fi character. So, yeah. Elizabeth says, oh, Boo went there. Oh, I know he did. Going there since 2015. I don't think you've been watching me since 2015, Bukaki, have you? If you have, I apologize. Anyway. So those are my 2 costume ideas, Pixel. I hope I can find everything. Because you guys would love to see me in a long brown wig, 1 eye patch, playing Snake motherfucking Plissken, bitches. Oh, yeah. I'm going to give License to Kill, I'm going to give it a solid 9.9 out of 10. It was good. 9.9 out of 10. Let's see, my favorite, what are my two favorite scenes? He kills one of the bad guys through a grinder. He just throws some guy down this grinder that like crushes up all these rocks and stuff and just slices this guy to pieces. And then Bond says, that guy fell apart. I'm like, yes, he did. So, but that's not the main villain. It's one of the villains. It's not, but, so, the grinder, the grinder scene, which was great. It just, like, shreds the motherfucker. The grinder bad guy kill scene. And then my second favorite scene, probably James Bond's friend gets married, and the whole wedding scene is pretty cool. So the wedding scene is pretty good. Because about halfway through it, they got to go off and like take down some villain, and then they come back, and then they miss half the party, and then they get back to the party. It's all over the place. So yeah, I do recommend it. It's like I said, it's the best Bond film that Timothy Dalton did, and Timothy Dalton's a great British actor. Again, I wish he played more Bond films. He only did 2. I wish he would have did more because he was great at it. All right. Well, that about sums it up for tonight. Whew. Anyway, tonight's watches. Today I watched GoldenEye and Tomorrow Never Dies, so I'm going to be reviewing those tomorrow. But tonight I'm going to watch The World Is Not Enough, and that'll probably be the only film I get to because it's already 12:24, and I got to be at work at 4 o'clock. But tomorrow I'll watch another film. Tomorrow I'm going to watch The Vampire Hunter. So yeah, there you are. I put a belt around my neck until I feel dizzy, and it puts me right out, Tina. Oh, damn. Damn. Wow. Well, the reason why I did this stream so late is because I was tired after work today, and then I did a little editing, and then I did a bunch of errands. I did some laundry, and I did some dishes, and then I had some lunch, and then, oh, what else did I do? I took a nap. And then I went for a walk off camera, and then I watched those 2 movies, and then I had a long nap for like 4 or 5 hours. And then, like I said, I just woke up, I don't know, about an hour ago, and I was like, I'm wide awake. I'm like, I'm gonna do a stream. So yeah, so pretty good show. Yo, what's up, Cameo Man? Cameo Man says drugs are bad. I think they are. I'm not a big drug guy. That's not for me. It's not for me, so I agree, Randall. I agree. Anyway, I'm taking off. That's all I got for you guys today. So I'm going to take off. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my good friend Bukkake on YouTube. Subscribe to my buddy Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Pixel, Lord of the Pylons, at Pixel Protocol on YouTube. Follow Mr. Lantern at Mr. Lantern. He does a show every Thursday night and every Friday night. Follow, who have I not gave a plug in quite a while? Follow Fangirl Kate. And last but certainly not least, follow Fears, the host with the most, at FearsMan26, and my second channel, Fears Vlogs. I'm going to try and have a vlog out tomorrow. I really am. All right, I'm taking off. But this is Fears, signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys next time. Hey, Lantern, chunk! All right, bye.